So yeah, join me back now for my MotoGP Career mode. So we've got the official test, which I don't really bother much about, and we're going to the Sachsenring. So one of our teams get the frame, so our motor will get the frame, our engine will come. I've gone to the test, oh no. I've gone to the test instantly, I did not mean to do that, so I'll be going straight away out of the test. So I don't really care about it. So that's very unfortunate. I may have skipped a week and got one less week in any positions. So lucky for me. But we do have our big break coming up, so we should do well with that, really. Here's the test. Can I get out of the test? I don't care about it. That's into career mode menu. Let's see if it skipped the week or not. So I didn't click finish test. Nope, go to official test is still here. So the engine will come for them for the Kimi ring. So is there anything else we can afford? We can afford the next frame upgrade. So whilst they're improving engines, coming 6 weeks. Well, 6 weeks. No, full 3 weeks now. The frame will come as well. So that's good for them. New frame and engine, help them in qualifying races. But I hope that they actually do more than just a plus 1% performance. Or is it just how they perform? So I don't know if it's better or not. But you know what? We'll see how it goes. Moto 3 frames here in a week. They can't afford engine yet, but when it comes, they may be able to perform the next one. And let's look at our Moto 3, our MotoGP team. Can we afford anything? Not enough for frame. Not enough for engine. We've got all our electronics nearly done. Actually, we've got some more on that to get it done, but aerodynamic's not there. Actually, we've got enough people on it anyway. 9 people getting 5 weeks. More people research engine and frame. So why the engine people researching frame doesn't make sense to me, so let's put them on here. There we go, 600 there. Let's put the frame people on here. And anyone else who's neither can sit on the upgrading the electronics. How long is the electronics going to take? 7 weeks? That's fine by me. Because we'll get enough, maybe not enough for that actually, but we'll get closer and closer, so let's go to the official test, and then we'll finish the test straight away, because obviously I'm not really too bothered about it. I don't like the test, it's not really my thing. Also, we'll be at the Sachsenring, which I hate. So we won't be doing any of those little, we'll go for our official on change. I don't want to, what's it called? I do not want to bother with the, you know, practice sessions, because just obviously not good. So after the race, we want more than 400 apparently, 450, because then we'll get the final frame upgrade. So we'll have the best frame around, and it'll take a while. How's Moto 2 doing? 2 weeks till engine. Moto 3, the frame is here. And we get immediately working on the next frame, which take 8 weeks. Pardon me there. So you know what? Let's go straight to the Grand Prix here. Get off FP1 because I'm not bothered. Go to the Sachsenring, and let's hope that the left-hand hell does not ruin us too bad. So head towards the line here, as we are now starting our first flying lap around the Sachsenring. So I've only just noticed that it has shown it's actually the fastest lap now of a Spagro. And we are red, and I've butchered turn 6, and the left-hand complex here is all going to go down the hill to a bad end, as we lose up to 5 tenths. We lose 6 tenths in that sector. It's mad how much I lose. kept some temps up in the third. Into the final corner. And head towards the line. We do go pole, so you know what, let's return to the pit and let's finish the session. Let's see where we finish then. So the rider coming through me is Espagro with Rossi Vignalis, Espagro, Petrucci, Lequina, Nakagami, Bastianini, Martin, Bagnaia, Savadori and Luca Marini not coming through. Slap on some new tyres. I'm now starting to regret not doing the fast lap of distance analysis around here because it's been so fast. And obviously I can't do that now, no research data for us. We'll have enough to start doing the frame though next week, so we can put all our eggs in that basket to try and finish the frame before we come back for Brno. And maybe even get some engine upgrades for the second half of the season before we go to Misano, Silverstone, Austria and all those. When we start our flying lap here, already losing the back so much. Flipping over. How are we going to do for the first sector? We are red. Not as fast as we could be. So now here is the awful section for me. You don't want to stop leaning is apparently what you do. Gone a bit wide, but having sat the lean up nearly did there though, with the high side possibility nearly coming through. And again, oh, we've absolutely high-sided it. Oh, no. And we've broke the bike. I'm guessing repairs will be too long. It is, so unfortunately, Morbidelli gets pole. Samir, Marquez, Oliveira, Quattro, Binder, Rins, Espagro, Marquez, Sarko, Miller, and then myself. So we are here for Moto 3. Oh my god, Ferretti in 8th. So Ferretti in 8th. Oh, having a great qualifying for herself. Where on earth is her teammate of Stewart? Oh, Stewart, sorry, in 19th. So there's 11 places between them. So obviously Ferretti's done very well here. 7 laps for Moto 3. And off Ferretti goes. I just realised we get some money. It's our first money guaranteed for the qualifying. So I should be more happy we have money coming in for qualifying. Absolutely guaranteed. So let's watch these races with happiness that, you know what, we might be going bankrupt. Money's coming in now. As Ferretti's going wide through the long right hand swoop. And it hasn't worked out very well unless she gets the inside for these left-handers. And she may actually have the inside for all of them, but it's very important this inside. Help you out so much through the console left-handers. And Stewart's down in 27th, so now in 30th. Something's obviously wrong for him. Not enjoying this track. He has not done well at all. So Ferretti is falling back a little bit, maybe into 9th now, so not the best start, but you know what? The qualifying money is better than we've ever had. So I can't complain too much of where she finishes. As long as it isn't with Stewart in 29th. I don't understand how. He's dropped 10 positions in the first 5 or 6 quarters on such a short track as well. The track's not even long. I said that Ferretti is losing it now. She is not keeping positions like she once was. She's just riding around. In 11th. Fighting to 13th now, so it's all going down the hill. So not really doing much here. She's down to 15th now as Rossi goes around the outside. Is anything else going to happen really? Except for lose positions. She's still ahead in 14th. There's a bike ahead. Maybe she can catch him up. Is that Gardner? I think it may be. up the hill on the back part of the track. Into the fast flowing bit here. Can she flip it over very well? Team's done a good job. She's right on the back there actually. Is the speed down the hill going to get her position? She seems to be very tentative on the brakes actually. Not the strongest really. But anyway, not the best. And Johnny Stewart down in 30th, not doing well. Race to forget for him so far. He believes what is already over with. Giamatti Ferretti in 14th. Now I'm the opposite of feeling very, how we say, positive for her result here. I'm not like a Catalunya, I was too positive we did lose it, but here I'm not at all. I'm expecting positions to be lost left, right and centre. So I'm just waiting for Rossi to come by behind her. And then is that Yamanaka maybe to come straight back through. There we go, Rossi on the back there. Trying to get position, but it's not quite close enough. He's trying to look at Rodrigo actually ahead. She's blocking him off as he's trying to go up the inside. Rossi is. But she does have the long outside route, which she has fallen behind with. So Ferretti now in 15th, the last point scoring position. Don't think she'll be able to though do anything here, even with this point. We shouldn't even get the point. Johnny Stewart in 29th, so just show that maybe this track is not good for us at all. One little bit as he is just rolling around near the back of the grid. Frame upgrade and everything, can't even blame the bike anymore. First upgrade. And saying that, he is a slow learner, so maybe frame upgrade. I think it's slowness, so maybe the frame upgrade does not. He's not learned it yet. While Ferretti's in 15th with Foggia fighting behind. Just having a few little battles. I'm just happy with the money coming in from place in front, so maybe that might cover it a bit. We'll have to see how much you do get for there. Can be quite a lot really, especially for these teams. Down the hill they do go. Come on Ferretti, you can do this. Up through the hill there. Keep going there, go on Ferretti. Still giving 15th, don't want to fall on to 16th. Seems to be doing okay. Over down the hill. That's a quick check on Johnny Stewart, who's sitting very happily at the back of the grid pretty much, having a ride, having a nice little stroll on his bike. And he got to stay behind, and I think it is Onku ahead on the Red Bull KTM Tech 3. So Ryan Ferretti is still in 15th. As there is 3 laps left to go. She's getting gapped in front, so not too good for her. But you never know. Could come better, but I very much doubt it at the moment for her. She doesn't seem to be doing well at all, really. Round, you're going to flick it over. So, oh no, it's not the flick over time. Sorry, I'm getting confused with all the left-handers. We just need to try and grab on some slipstream and just keep going. Now she's into the fast left-handers, we'll call them. Getting ready for the flick of the next corner. There's a little flick there as we cut behind the barrier and come back out the way of it with Johnny Stewart in 29th, not losing position to tape but not catching up to Onku. So I was trying to get to Ferretti there, got me confused. Ferretti in 15th still. But on the outside is Koffler and is that Salach. Trying to get by. 2 laps left now as Ferretti comes across the line. Koffler on the outside, she's now in 16th. After her first point scoring weekend last round, she's just fell out the points. But right now, if I have money, the one thing I'll be doing is looking at replacing Stewart because he's not doing well at all. He's got a 1 bad tick on his record. Lacking seriously behind Ferretti. It's one race, not just one race. He seems to have he's been behind the whole season, I'm guessing. Obviously, I can check their exact positions and calculate how much behind on average. If Ferretti keeps performing, may have to promote her. That's a possibility. If our Moto2 team becomes good, might have to look at promoting her. Just going around, which is good. Down the hill. She's down to 17th as they head towards the last lap of the race with 1 corner left to go through. Stewart still in 29th, cannot even catch up to Onku and get back past him. It's been a disappointing performance for Johnny Stewart. He is in 28th. There's been a crash, someone has retired. Ferretti hasn't gone down a position, so someone ahead it seems has crashed. And they're back on behind, so Johnny Stewart's made a position by someone unfortunately falling off. Well, Ferretti's running around in 17 with Idzahar behind. He's looking at the inside maybe, but she's holding it off. Johnny Stewart onto Onku. That backwood does not seem to be sitting for him at all. Maybe that's his issue. Back to Ferretti though, this is the most important person. A crash in front gives her, a two-person crash in front gives her some points, so you know, never know. Try and get the points. Ferretti up the hill here. Doing quite well there with the left-handers. Through the switch over. Down the hill, it says Macias, that's the fastest lap, but I doubt he's actually over the line right now. As Frey heads into the corner. And then they go up the hill to the final corner. Can you hold off? Quick look at Stubborn. Quick little look on Johnny Stewart, who's still 28th, and Ferretti in 17th still though. Little moment. Then towards the line. Is she going to take 17th home? I think she has. She doesn't look too happy with that in the end. Or is she happy? I'm not sure. I won't be too happy with that personally, but obviously now in 17th and 28th. It was Lopez who crashed. Let's just forget this all because we're never going to be near the top of it, so there's no point in even caring about that. The music has randomly stopped in loading. Does this a few times. And it keeps coming back and going again. It's a bit confusing. So we'll wait for get ready in Moto 2. Let's hope Blanco has done better. And so has Fumagalli.
It was a long weekend for the Moto2 riders, but finally...
So where are the positions here of them? They're not in the top 12. You see that already. Fumagalli 15th, Blanco 17th. 7 laps here of the Sachsenring. So neither of them get the good for the qualifying, and neither of them any positions. Well, neither of them have got any money, should I say, for qualifying like Ferretti did. Let's see if they can make some positions. Fumagalli into 14th already, so that's a good start for us there. 13th now, but Blanco has fell down to 19th, so not too good for her. Maybe Fumagalli will take this one by the horns and reel it in. Maybe this is his race here in Germany to prove that he should do well. He should not be classed as a second rider, as at the moment both females of our teams are classing as the main rider, with Ferretti and Blanco doing better than their counterparts of Stewart and Fumagalli. But for this race, Fumagali's doing well, while Blanco's in 24th. Obviously, this is probably a very technical track for them, so could be really hard. Maybe they need a few seasons at this track to get better and better. But Fumagali in 14th, pushing down the hill here. Can we get 13th with him? Yes, we can. Into the corner. Will we keep it though? Up the hill, as the bike is side by side with him. There's Vietti, I think, going wide to try my position. I think he has, but Fumagali still ahead, side by side actually with Vietti down the straight here. Who has better power or who has the better slipstream is the real question here. It's power, and that seems to be leaning towards Vietti, as he is ahead now into the first corner as Arenas goes wide, trying to look for that line. But Fumagali still sticking strong in 14th. Flick it over up the inside of Vietti there. Don't know if he's going to achieve to anything, but good worth trying. Round the outside, still does seem like he's going to lose the inside for the massive left-handers. And he is now. He is fighting with Arenas. So lose that position, but he does have the outside. Maybe he can put his foot down. But unfortunately not. So he's stuck behind Arenas now. And he's at Sachsenring going up the inside. I think there's maybe a little bit of contact there. No, Fumagali managed to hold on to it. So this is my track. Do not get in my way. I have this in the bag. So Fumagali heading down now towards the penultimate corner. Sachsenring still on the inside there. But ahead are the bikes. He wants to take Vietti's moved up quite drastically actually. Down to 15 momentarily before the straight, back to 15th. As we can see, there's a group up at 6 bikes just ahead. Possible overtakings there. As Vietti has actually carved quite well through them. Let's see if Fumagali can do well. While Blanco's down in 30th, 29th. I was going to be like, how on earth are you there? We're just ahead of people, but obviously there's 32 riders in Moto2. So both in road race, but in both races, one of the riders have gone absolutely dreadful, worst performance probably for Blanco, at least maybe not Stewart, because he has had a bad one before at the start of the season, but two people were trying to fly the flag up for fake racing, obviously with Fumagali and Ferretti. Fumagali still trying to fly the flag here, as Ferretti didn't manage to fly the flag in the top 15, but managed it in the top 20, which is still an achievement. Qualified it very well. But will Fumagali, I think, maybe the third rider to bring home points, if he does manage to turn this position into points in the final results or the final standings. So Sam Lowe's is first. We are on lap 4, meaning we are halfway through the race. Well, we're actually just in the halfway through. We're doing okay there. Fumagali has got bikes closing up behind. Is that Bourbier behind there? Or Bourbier's teammate? I think it's Bourbier though. He's right on the back. Giving a little bit of a touch there to Fumagali. Hopefully he'll take that in Cromwich to get a move on and get overtaken. He's not giving up the inside, but is he going to take the inside maybe? He looks for it, doesn't seem to be able to just get close enough. But he's still on the inside there. Trying to capture the bike ahead, and I think he's put Bourbier a bit wide actually. So again, must have a little bit, a moment to rest maybe, as those two are battling behind. And he can focus on the bike ahead, catching him. Keep putting the foot down on the accelerator basically. Pardon me, but come on Fumagali, we can do this. Bike's heads, yes, making a little bit of movement. Up, Bourbier, I think, is that up the inside? Can he keep it? It keeps flashing, so I'm not sure if it's Bourbier, but whoever it is has gone through. So now Andrea Fumagali down to 16th, not the best. Up the hill they do go. But that is Bourbier, he's gone straight up to the pack ahead, so didn't look too promising at all. So I think this whole time the green one who've been playing is Sachsenring. I think that is Boltus. My mistake there, so I think it's Boltus now. Sachsenring has caught up. So my apologies there. Yeah, he is Boltus, completely sure now. So we're now from the NSW, NWS, not NSW, NWS team for the last 3 laps of the race. Gali still sticking around, so let's see where Blanco is. 28th, so you know, not the worst, not the best. Now she's at Bourbier behind her. I think I'm Bourbier's teammate then. But anyway, let's jump back to Fumagalli, who's in 17th as Boltus has easily took him. Doesn't seem to be going too well here for our racing team. Moto2 hasn't got anything good. As actually, we've got Boltus making quite a few positions, so maybe they have a lot better racing qualifying because they are coming through and making positions. So well, that's one thing we need to look into. Why we're better at qualifying in the race? Maybe it should be the other way around. Well, maybe not, because obviously Fumagalli's down in 19th, so obviously he's just falling. He's free falling. Hopefully he can get a grip and hold on. Yeah, at the Sachsenring. Don't know if he can though. Fumagalli is clearly free falling here. 20th now. Delaporte is not looking good at all. I'm not enjoying watching this either. My heart just sinks. There's no fighting. There's no fight in them at all. I want to see them chasing and working to overtake. Not watch them just fall back constantly. So you know what? Let's go to Blanco. He's making some positions back actually. So you know what? Maybe she's the better watch. Maybe she's going to come through and get some nice late overtakes. Nothing fancy, but just a few good overtakes maybe. To end the race. Doesn't seem to though. Just flying around there. No honky dory. Nothing really happening. Into the corner. Onto the final lap. So nothing too good really in the middle of the race now. Nothing more really to expect. As Blanco's on the outside. Sachsenring. Can she do anything on the outside there? Keep pushing. She's on the inside. Can she claim that position? She may actually get the power down around the outside, but it's very unlikely to happen. Has a little moment though. Sits behind and knows better after to go side by side for where. So it can end in absolute terrible fashion. Obviously they are on the final lap. So maybe she needs to actually go for it, and she is. She's taking a little stroll up the inside maybe. Side by side. She has 25th. Well played to her. Good race. Oh, don't know what's happened there. Sorry about my screen going black. But Blanco in 26th. Can she get 25th now? Back again off him. Yes, she can. Will she stay on the inside for the line? She may here. Come on, you can do this. Don't lose the inside. And she has got it. 23rd. Oh, Dom, what's happened here? I don't want the track map on. I'll turn that off, please. 23rd? What happened? Where on earth did Thingy finish? He finished in 18th and Blanco in 23rd. So not great, but some people might just crash at the end, so let's go on to our race. So here we've got 11 laps of Sachsenring. I'm really dreading this. I feel like we're going to get damage and crash. Let's see how it goes. Let's try not to make it dreadful. Let's get going. In the pack we are. Off we go. Not the best exit out of here. Outlook starting gates, resetting it into the first corner. Got through. Nice. It's actually doing quite well here. Damage light. I don't have a clue what from. I'm on the inside. Oh god, no. Oh no, don't be critical. Oh my god. I'm still riding. The damage is critical, but I can still ride. I can't ride. I don't think I will be able to ride here. No, I can't. Oh no, it's not good. Unfortunately, I think Sachsenring is already over. Oh god, it nearly is. I can't ride this. Oh, I'm gonna have to retire. That's awful. Oh, for fuck's sake. So yeah, Mir wins. I've gone through them all quick so fast. Don't know why, but we have. So that's very unfortunate there. We have crashed off. Oh, I'm so sorry there. I've absolutely butchered that lap and butchered the race. So no reputation for qualifying or race. Right there, gonna get some stuff and up for the objectives. We get a little bit of prestige. We get money from it all. I'm sorry about that. I've screwed up. So thanks for watching. See you and goodbye.